To create match lines for our workspace, we're going to need to first start with creating text favorites, and you're going to want to begin in a sheet model where you have, for example, a plan already created. And we're going to go to our text editor, select your text style, put in your static text prefix. For our example here, it's going to be Matchline Station. Then I'm going to go over to select my element properties and pick my draft name boundary here. And in there, we're going to see a start distance, which will give us our start Matchline Station. Go ahead and set that format to your preferences for your job. And we can do this for a profile view as well. In this demonstration, I'm only going to do the plan view. And we'll get our preferences set for our start station. And so we will need a text favorite for the beginning and the end. And then we can have it also look up the previous and the ahead sheet number. So this time we're going to switch to our model properties, and select OK, and go down and select then our sheet number in our sheet section. And you can go ahead and tell it uppercase, whatever you want on your format over on the right. We'll say OK to that. Then we need to select all of this and save that as a text favorite right in our sheet model file. Here is fine. We're going to move it later. So we're going to select Save Text Favorite and then accept that. And then we need to rename it. So go down, right click, rename. I'm going to call this Matchline Plan Sheet Begin. We'll hit OK or Enter to accept that. Then we need to make a change here. This is going to now be our end distance, and so we'll take that out, and we'll go in and put in our new element properties for our end distance, our stop distance, and so we'll select our stop distance this time, select OK. And then we're going to save this text favorite. This will be for the end of the sheet. So save text favorite. Again, we'll rename it. This will be Matchline Plan Sheet End. And so now that we have those two text favorites created, just to test those real quickly here in the text editor, if I select one, it should bring back all of the information. And so those are working just fine. Go ahead and close the text editor. Now we're going to take this DGN file that has our text favorites in it. We're going to copy that over to where we store our actual text favorites DGN lib file. And so I'm going to rename then that file. And I'm going to give it an extension here, just ML for Matchline. We're going to delete this file when we're done. We just wanted to pick up those text favorites. So we'll go to our text favorite manager. And you'll see that we just have those two text favorites in that additional file that we've added in. So we're going to select both of those text favorites, right-click copy, and we're going to come back up to our master DGN library and then right-click paste. Make sure that you go back to those and set the text styles and save them, because the text styles will not be right, and that's not shown in this video, but just to point that out. We can go ahead and delete that file now. We don't need that temporary one that we brought in here, and so you'll see me right click here and we're going to delete that. And now we're going to go set up our annotations. So we're going to go into Explorer and we'll navigate down to our annotation group for Plan Annotation. Going to be in a drawing, and I'm just going to modify the one that we have in there for the north arrow. We're going to add to this. So I'm going to add new plan matchline annotation. And this is going to be for our beginning location. We have to do one for the end, beginning, and one for the end. And also just a reminder that you can also do one for the profile begin and end. Tell it where we want it to be. So this would be the start location. And our left and right offsets, right now it's a physical distance. At the time of this recording, this is going to be modified to where it's subjective to the drawing scale. We'll set the annotation element template in terms of what we want the symbology to look like. We're not going to be placing a cell this time, so we're just going to be placing the text. We can set our text style in here, or you can just pull it directly from your text favorite. And then we'll pick our text favorite. So this is going to be for the begin. So we'll go down and select that. And so you'll see that that entry is in place. And also on the text favorite, I do like to take out the beginning file name and just show the favorite name. Once that's done, we can go down and I'm just going to copy the begin over to end. And just a couple of quick changes here. Change that to the stop distance. And then down on the favorite, we need to change the favorite down there to the end. And again, you can take out that file name at the beginning. And then you'll have that set up ready to go. Then we do need to make the adjustment on the tangential offset, so I just set that to 0.01. And again, the left and right offset for the line, that's going to be revised. Those numbers won't be what we deliver in the workspace, but just to show you how this is working.